Welcome to the journey of self-transformation. Today we're uncovering one of the most powerful ideas in self-improvement, the power of small habits. Often we believe that real change requires drastic shifts, monumental decisions, or huge steps. But what if I told you that it's the tiny, seemingly insignificant actions you repeat every day that are truly shaping your future? Imagine looking back a year from now, realizing that the big changes you're seeing in your life came not from a huge overhaul, but from a series of small, manageable steps. This video isn't about asking you to turn your life upside down, but to encourage you to explore the power of adding just one small habit. Consistent daily actions have a cumulative effect that transforms your life in ways you can't imagine right now. So let's break down exactly how this works. We'll explore the science, the principles, and the practical applications of small habits. By the end, you'll see that the journey to your best self doesn't require giant leaps. It only asks that you take small, steady steps in the right direction. Number 1, understanding the concept of small habits. When we talk about small habits, we're talking about easy, almost effortless actions you can take each day that eventually lead to massive transformation. For example, instead of running 5 miles a day when you've never even jogged, a small habit might simply be putting on your running shoes and going for a short walk. It's something manageable that you can stick with consistently. Why are these small habits so powerful? It's because they allow you to bypass your brain's natural resistance to change. When faced with a huge, intimidating goal, your brain reacts with doubt, stress, or procrastination. But a tiny action, that's easy to accept. And as you repeat it, you build confidence and momentum. Behavioral psychology shows that small, achievable actions are often the foundation for creating lasting change. When you're not overwhelmed, it's easier to stay committed. Over time, these small habits become part of who you are, setting the stage for further progress. Number 2, the science of habit formation. Let's dive into the science behind habit formation. Habits, according to researchers, follow a simple loop: cue, routine, and reward. The cue is a trigger that initiates the habit, the routine is the habit itself, and the reward is the benefit you get, reinforcing the behavior. When you start with a small habit, it becomes easier to find a reliable cue and experience a quick reward. For example, setting your morning alarm 5 minutes earlier might not seem significant, but the routine and reward of a peaceful start can reinforce the habit. Over time, your brain begins to associate positive feelings with this action, reinforcing the loop. This process also involves your brain's wiring. Neuroscience research shows that the brain loves repeated actions. It hardwires them, making them automatic. This is why small habits, which are easily repeatable, create strong, lasting neural pathways. Once a habit forms, your brain no longer requires as much effort to execute it, freeing up mental energy for other things. By focusing on a small habit, you make it easier to establish this loop in a way that's enjoyable and sustainable. Number 3, transformative small habits for different areas of life. Health habits. Good health doesn't require dramatic lifestyle changes. It starts with small steps that make a significant impact over time. For instance, drinking an extra glass of water each day, taking the stairs instead of the elevator, or stretching for 5 minutes can create noticeable improvements in energy, focus, and mood. Health is cumulative, and these habits are the foundation of a sustainable approach to wellness. Financial habits. Money habits work the same way. Rather than attempting a complete financial overhaul, think of a small habit like saving a few dollars each day or tracking one expense. Over time, you'll find yourself becoming more mindful of your spending and more aware of where your money goes. These simple changes gradually contribute to a more secure financial future. Productivity habits. Boosting productivity doesn't require huge changes either. Starting the day by writing down just one priority task or spending 5 minutes planning can build focus and set a positive tone for the day. Even these small efforts create a sense of accomplishment and make tackling larger tasks more manageable. These small habits are building blocks for improvement in every area of life, creating a domino effect that often leads to more growth and positive behaviors. Number 4, overcoming challenges and staying consistent. When we begin to form new habits, it's natural to face challenges. Our brains are wired to resist change, even when it's good for us. Some days will be easier than others, and you might feel tempted to skip your new habit or push it to the side. This is where mindset matters. To overcome these challenges, remember that consistency, not intensity, is the secret to success. Instead of focusing on the end goal, focus on showing up each day. Create a realistic plan like setting a daily reminder, pairing your habit with an existing routine, or keeping a journal of your progress. These small steps keep you accountable and give you a sense of accomplishment. Another key is embracing flexibility. If you miss a day, don't be hard on yourself, just resume the next day. The goal isn't perfection but progress. With patience and understanding, consistency becomes a skill, and small habits feel more natural and enjoyable over time. Number 5, the compound effect of small habits. The beauty of small habits is that they don't just add up, they compound. Think of compounding as the process where little actions accumulate and multiply over time, producing bigger and bigger results. This idea is often applied in finance, where small, consistent investments grow into substantial wealth. But compounding also works in personal growth, fitness, relationships, and virtually any area where you consistently invest effort. The compounding effect means that today's small habit becomes tomorrow's automatic action. In time, these habits build upon each other, leading to major changes without requiring major effort. It's not the size of the step that matters, it's the direction. Each action moves you closer to your ideal self, and these accumulated efforts form the foundation of long-lasting success. Number 6, building your own small habits routine. Now let's talk about how to put this into practice. Building a routine of small habits doesn't have to be overwhelming. Start by choosing one small action aligned with a goal that matters to you. For example, if you want to improve your productivity, try writing down just one goal each morning. Once you've chosen your habit, find a cue that will trigger this action. Maybe it's something you already do, like making your coffee or brushing your teeth. Attach the new habit to this cue to create a routine, and make sure there's a small reward, like a moment of relaxation or the satisfaction of crossing something off your list. Over time, you can add more habits to your routine or build on existing ones. Perhaps your 1 glass of water becomes 2, or 5 minutes of planning becomes 10. Remember, it's better to move slowly and build a stable foundation than to rush and risk burning out. Track your progress, celebrate your wins, and most importantly, enjoy the journey. In closing, remember that lasting change doesn't require a total overhaul of your life. It starts with one small, consistent step. The power of small habits is that they're simple, achievable, and sustainable. They're the stepping stones on the path to becoming your best self. By dedicating yourself to one small habit, you're building momentum and laying the groundwork for growth. The cumulative effect of these actions may seem invisible at first, but over time, they become undeniable. Embrace the small steps and trust the journey. So what's one small habit you can start today? Take a moment, decide, and make a commitment to yourself. Remember, you don't have to change everything overnight. Just start. Let the power of small habits work its magic, and watch as your life transforms.